Good morning, everyone. Hello to you. It's Miss Kendra from Learn and Play Montessori School. How's your morning? Pretty good? Yeah, we're almost into the afternoon here. Before we take a look at the calendar, I want to make sure to give us some really important announcements. First, this Monday, August 17th, we are starting the new school year. So we're going to have a first day of school on Monday, August 17th. Okay? First day of school. And now, just like our first day of school would be in a regular time, we are going to cover the full curriculum in our remote learning program. That means we're going to cover math, language, culture, science, and so much more in our remote learning program. So, I know that a lot of our friends are considering, when are we going to go back to school? How are we going to go back to school? And here at Learn and Play Montessori, we have options for in-person, in-class learning, and we have our remote learning program here. So our remote learning program is going to cover everything we'd cover in the in-classroom sessions. So if you're enjoying this program, I'd be really excited, and I invite all my friends to share it with their friends and families so we can have more friends come join us. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, we can have so many more friends. And in addition to our Facebook Lives and the worksheets you'll receive in our program are our Zoom classes. In our Zoom classes, the teachers get the students and teachers have a more intimate experience, and they get to socialize and do experiments and art projects all together. So that's really fun. And since Monday is the first day of school, our topics are going to feel maybe a little less challenging because it's starting again. Right? We went through the whole year last year and through the summer. So now we're starting again. Okay? So don't be too surprised if the worksheets don't seem quite as challenging from this week to next week. Okay? We're going to make it back there. Alrighty? So one more thing. You remember Miss Kelly? Yeah, Miss Kelly, we're going to see her in the morning tomorrow. And in the evening, we have our first free Zoom yoga class tomorrow, the 14th, from 4:30 to 5. Miss Kelly's going to lead a 30-minute Zoom class. I'm excited. Are you feeling excited? Yeah, and it's free, so bring your parents, your friends, everyone. So that is tomorrow. That's Friday. What's today? Today is Thursday. And that means, what was yesterday? Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is yoga day. Friday, right? Excellent. So, do you remember what month we're in? Is it July? August? That's right. We're in the month of August. It is Thursday, August 13th, 2020. You got that right. Fantastic. Let's take a look at our language worksheets. So, we are going to take a look at some proper nouns first. We've been talking a lot about nouns. Can you tell me what are some nouns? What are the options for nouns? It can be a person, place, thing, or animal. So, Let's first write our name up top. And the date. Now, today we're talking about a special kind of noun. These directions say, color the apple red if the word inside is a proper noun. So, do any of my friends know what a proper noun is? Yeah, something like that. So a proper noun is going to be a more specific name for something that is a noun. Like this says teacher. Is teacher a noun? Is teacher a person, a place, or a thing? Or animal? Yeah, teacher is a person. That is a noun. Teacher is a person. So, teacher is a person. Who is your teacher? Who is your teacher right now, today? Who's talking to you? Miss Kendra. Yeah, my name is Miss Kendra. And Miss Kendra is the proper noun for teacher. I am a teacher, Miss Kendra. And when we have a proper noun, we're going to use a capital letter, a big letter, not the smaller, lowercase letters. Can you see up here? I have a big M and a small s for Miss. And when I write my name, Kendra, when you write your name, the first letter is big. And that's because this is a proper noun. Kendra is a proper noun. What if your name is Arav? What if your name is Arav? What if you see this A here is bigger? Yeah, we don't write the name like this, all small letters. The first one is big because it is a proper noun. If we just write boy, that's just a noun, not proper. Small b. But if we say, oh, it is this specific boy, Arav, we have to give the names a capital, a big letter first. So let's take a look at some of these apples, and we're going to color the words that are proper nouns red. So let's see here. I see these are all nouns. So we need to find the ones that are proper nouns. Like, here is Florida. Here's Florida. Florida is a state. A state is a noun, and Florida is a proper noun. Let's color the apple with the word Florida in it. And now let's see, can you tell me, is the word month, is the word month a noun? Yeah. And what is a proper noun for a month? What's a month that you know? Yeah, we're in August. This one says June. I can see there is a big letter. So let's color June apple red. This is a proper noun for month. And another proper noun we can see is Walmart. A store is a place. That's a noun. And Walmart is a specific place. Walmart is a proper noun. That's the name of a noun. A proper noun is the name of a noun. How about another one here? This says Sally. We know a person is a noun. Is Sally a name for a person? Yeah, then it's a proper noun. Let's color in Sally. Now, let's see. Let's do one more here. How about a country? Do you live in a country? Yeah, you do. That's a place. And what country do you live in? What's the name of your country? We can say America. America. That's the name of a country. That is a proper noun. Let's color in the America apple. Great job, everyone. Okay, now let's finish the rest of this at home. And let's take a look at the beginning of sentences. So on this worksheet, first let's put our name up top, the date, and let's read the directions. Rewrite the sentences starting the first word with an uppercase letter. So we know that when we see things, sentences in books and anywhere, the first letter is uppercase, right? So we need to fix these sentences. Now let's see in this book called Counting Bugs by Liza Charlesworth. In this book, let's take a look at these sentences. Let's count bugs in my garden. Where do you see an uppercase letter? Yeah, at the beginning, the first one. That's right. When we begin our sentence, we start with a uppercase letter. Always. Every time. When we begin a sentence, we start with an uppercase letter. So, let's give that a shot. Now this says, she has snowballs. She has snowballs. So how are we going to fix this sentence? When we write the word she, what's going to be different? Yeah, the S is going to be an uppercase. Let's write that now. So she is going to have a big S, small h, small e. Now, do we need to make any other letters big, uppercase? No, not here. Let's write has snowballs. Snowballs. Okay, and what do you see? What do you see at the end of this sentence? A period? Yeah, that's what we put at the end of this sentence. At the beginning of this sentence, we have an uppercase. At the end of this sentence, we have a period. Is that what we saw in this book? 3 worms wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I see a uppercase at the beginning. Do you see a period at the end? Yeah, it's right there. All of our sentences start with an uppercase and end with a period or punctuation. This sentence here, can you read that to me? He wears a sweater. He wears a sweater. So let's try to fix this sentence. How can we do that? What are we going to do with the H? Going to give it a big H, an uppercase H. Let's write our bigger H. And E. He wears a sweater. Wears a sweater. And you know what I see? I see that we have some space to write it again. So we can do some more practicing as well. How about that? Now we have some more to practice later. And you can draw some pictures too. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, I'd love to see that. Let's take a look at our reader. We're going to be doing one section on this page and one section on the other, and then we're going to look at our penmanship. So let's start at the top here. Sam led Nip to his dish. Excellent. Sam led Nip to his dish. You think Nip was hungry? Well, just maybe. Now let's read the next sentence. Nip's dish is red. His dish is red. We're missing, what sound are we missing here? We have d, I. What are we missing? Shh. What letter blend makes that sound? Shh. S-H. Thank you very much. Is that a fish in Nip's dish? Is that a fish in Nip's dish? What do we see in there? If you can't see it, yes, it is a fish. Are we going to circle yes or no? Yes. Great job. Let's take a look at the next page. We're going to finish this later. Covering the answers. Let's do the first section up here. Is this a pet? What is that? Is that a pet? Yes or no? No, that's not a pet. I'm going to circle no. Is it a bed? Well, what do you see over there? Is that a bed? Yeah, that's a bed. Let's circle yes. This is a red bed. That sounds about right. This is a red bed. We have B. We're missing E and D. What letter makes that E sound? What are we missing here? Yeah, the E. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, we are going to take a look at our penmanship. Here it is. And we are going to be writing the word bank. Bank. If you remember yesterday, we had this banker bank teller worksheet at the end of our pages, this is actually for today. So if you have that from yesterday, we're going to take a look at that again later today. For our penmanship, we're going to be writing the word bank. So let's first put our name up top and do a big B, little b, uppercase A, lowercase a, uppercase N, lowercase n, uppercase K, lowercase k, and a bank. You ready to do that with me? Fantastic. Let's start with our big uppercase B. I'm going to go up to the top line and down. I'm going to come back up to the top, around, out to the next letter. And our small b starts at the bottom line, goes all the way up top, all the way back down, up halfway, and out to the next letter. And our uppercase A starts at the top, goes around all the way down, back up to the top, back down all the way, and out to the next letter. Our small a is going to start at the bottom line. It's going to go up halfway, back down around, close the A, back down, out to the next letter. Here's our N. Our big N starts up at the top, goes down, back up, back down, out to the next letter. Our small n will start at the bottom line, up halfway, back down, up halfway, down and out to the next letter. And our big K, you ready for our big K? Of course you are. Down, second line, all the way down, out to the next letter. Our small k starts at the bottom, all the way up, back down, back up halfway, around, down, out to the next letter. Okay, let's try the word bank. B-A-N-K, bank. So we're going to start with our B and go all the way up, back down around, out to the next letter, A, and to N, and K, bank. So after some practice, we can try ourselves. Bank. Good work, everyone. Okay, let's go take a look at some math. Let's go take a look at some math. And today, we're going to be looking at the clock again. So we are actually going to be making our own clocks. We're going to be writing the numbers exactly where they belong. So let's sit down, start with our name up top, and the date. Let's read these directions. Label the hours inside the clock and the minutes on the outside of the clock. So we remember the minutes are going to be skip counting by what? 5s. That's right. But first, let's label the hours inside the clock. What are the hours? 1 through 12. So where does the 1 belong? Is the 1 going to be all the way up top? No, that's right. No, that is where the 12 is. The 1 is going to be right here. Let's put a 1 in this box here. 1. So where is the 2 going to go? Is it going to go this way or this way? This one, that's right. Let's write a 2 in this box. Because the clock's numbers always go around this way. Around, around. This is clockwise. Clockwise. So what is after 2? What are we going to put in this box? 3. That's right. Okay. 3 and then what? 4. What's going to go here? 5. Then 6. What's after 6? 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Okay. We got our hours on the clock. And now we need to write the minutes. The minutes. So, we know we're going to start at number 1. What is number 1? What are the minutes there? 5. We're going to be skip counting by 5. But, well, what time does it say here? What time does it say now? The hour hand is pointing to the 4. And the minute hand is pointing to the 12. So that's 4 o'clock. How do we write 4 o'clock? Four o'clock. 0, 0. So above our 12 is a 0, 0. That's how many minutes after 4 o'clock it is. Okay, so let's do some skip counting by 5. We start at 0. And then we have, actually, let's write. This is 05. Because when we write our times, we have to leave that space for the tens. Whew. Okay, 5, then what? 10. What's the next one? Counting by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Good job. 30. Yeah, you remember if the minute hand is pointing at the 6, it's 30 minutes after. And then 25, 30, 35. Then 40. Then 45. What's next? 50. And last one, 55. Great job, you guys. So knowing these, remembering these minutes are going to help us tell time. Now I have a page that we were looking at earlier this week, and the clock that we just made now can help us figure out what time we're looking at. Do you remember this worksheet? Yeah, I saved it for us. So let's look at this clock here. We have the hour hand at 11. It's a little bit after 11. So we know the hour is 11. How many minutes past 11 o'clock is it? Where's the minute hand? At the 3. And if the minute hand is at the 3, it's talking about 15. This is 11:15. Great job. Okay, and this may help us with this. We could always try this again, especially if we needed help. Good work, you guys. Now, we're going to be talking about a community helper. Do you remember the community helper that we talked about on Tuesday? Who was it? Was it a construction worker? Not on this Tuesday. The veterinarian. Thank you for remembering. Let's sing our veterinarian song. You ready with me? 1, 2, 3. I'm a vet. I'm a vet. I'm a veterinarian. I take care of the animals and I treat them one by one. I give shots, I set legs, and sometimes I operate. I take care of the animals 'cause I think they are just great. Bring your dogs, bring your cats, bring your hamsters one by one. I take care of the animals. I'm a veterinarian. Awesome! Thank you for singing with me. Let's go take a look at our bank teller. This community member is another very important person. Every day, mom and dad and so many people go to work and work really, really hard. All so that we can have some money to give our friends and families a wonderful, happy life every day. So a bank teller is someone that we might know. Maybe we see a bank teller a lot. And they have a really important job. Let's read these directions first. Draw a line from the roles that a bank teller plays to the bank teller picture. Color the picture. So, what are some things a bank teller does? Does a bank teller deliver mail? No. Who delivers mail? The mail carrier. That's right. So I'm not going to draw a line from there. What about cash's checks? Cash's checks. What is a check? Well, when you have a bank account at the bank and you put money in the bank, you can have something that looks like this, a check. And instead of giving cash like this, check that out, we can write a check. Maybe I'm going to write a check to Mr. Ryan. He's working hard holding the camera every day, so I'm going to write a check to Mr. Ryan. Okay, and I'm going to write his name. I'm going to write the date. And how much money should I give Ryan? He's been working so hard. $1? How about $2? How about $2? Okay, so after I wrote in the box $2, I used numbers to write it there. I'm gonna use words to write $2 here. And I'm gonna say, why did I give Ryan this $2? Working hard. Working hard. And then I'm going to be giving money, so I have to sign it. Miss Kendra. Miss Kendra. So I can give this check to Ryan, and then Mr. Ryan can take it to the bank and put it in his bank account. Or he can cash it. He can give the bank the check, and the bank will give him $2 in cash. Isn't that cool? Yeah, banks are amazing. So we can write the bank teller cashes checks. Let's draw a line from cashes checks to the bank teller. Next one, prescribes medicine. Who gives medicine? Who gives medicine to people? Doctors. Who gives medicine to animals? veterinarian. So not a bank teller. I'm not going to draw a line there. What about deposits money? Yeah, a bank teller can deposit money. Maybe I have so much money and I don't want to hold it. It's too much money for me to hold. I will give it to the bank. They will hold it for me. Thanks, bank. So I'm going to write a line from deposit money to the teller. Let's look at one more. Exchanges money. Exchanges money. Maybe you have money from a different country. Maybe you have money from Mexico. You can go to the bank and they can take your money and switch it out for American money. Exchanges money. Let's draw a line there. Now, a bank teller is dealing with a lot of money. What kind of skills, what kind of person should be a bank teller? Maybe someone who has lots of math skills. A bank teller is going to do lots of adding, lots of subtracting, multiplication, division, so much math. And they also need to find someone, a bank teller needs to be really, really honest. Very honest. Right? I cannot give my $2 to the banker and then I come back to take out my $2 and they say, oh, I don't know what happened to it. I lost it. Sorry. No, the bank teller has to be honest. Let's see, what does this sentence say? Bank tellers cash checks and deposit money. So we can trace this sentence and write it on these lines. Let's trace this sentence. Bank, B-A-N-K. These letters are skinny. When we write them on this line, we can spread it a little bit. Tellers, cash, checks, okay, you guys. I think you can finish this later, and I hope you can find some way to write bigger letters here. That would be cool. Excellent job, you guys. Thanks for coming to the bank with me, looking at all that money. Maybe if we feel like doing math and we really enjoy that, maybe we could be a banker. That would be fun. Maybe. All right, you guys. Tomorrow is Friday. Don't forget, we have yoga with Miss Kelly on Friday at 4:30. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.